What's up, comic fans, and it's time for the preview show. So we're going to preview the comics coming out this week, April 10th. All right, some DC books will drop in some stores that decide to put them out on Tuesday, which will be April 9th. All right, so we're going to get into all the books. We got spec books, spotlight books. We got the rest of the books coming out this week. We even had the books that were on FOC ending today, and we're going to do it right after this.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Welcome back. All right, if you know, you know. We're going to start off with the spec books. Let's get into it. First off the bat, we have Edge of Spider-Verse number 3. First appearance of Star Spider. I know there are hundreds of Spider-Verse characters, and here is another one. Who knows? Maybe this one turns out to be cool. So first appearance of Spider-Verse. Edge of Spider-Verse number 3. Next up, we got Rat City number 1. First appearance of Peter Karn, who is an ex-soldier, an amputee, and a hellspawn in a post-war future. But Peter's not dead like Al. Peter got his spawn powers from the nanites in his prosthetic legs, nanites that were affected when Al Simmons initiated his necroplasmic detonation in the present. Al had no clue what the effects would ripple not just across space but time as well. Alright, so Al Simmons creating a spawn in the future. So we got a new future spawn in Rat City number 1. Last book on the list of Ultimate X-Men number 2. The first appearance of May Storm. So up to this point we've had some cameos and some cover appearances, but here is the first full appearance of May Storm. Alright, moving on. That was the spec books. Let's get into the speculation books. First off, Hercules number 1. It's a Disney, story out of Dynamite's doing this. I don't know. Yeah, I checked some message boards, and it seems to have some buzz. So here you go, Hercules number 1. Next up on the spotlight list, Fantastic Four number 19. This is a really cool, noir-ish cover by Alex Ross with Sue Storm. Just a really dope cover. That's why it's on the spotlight list. This week was a little weak for spec and spotlight, but in the future also doesn't look too great, but we're getting into some stuff. So let's roll into the final orders for this week, and we do have Blood Hunt coming up. Doctor Strange will have a tie-in. You got Dracula number 1, plus we have the Blood Hunters. This is kind of an anthology book. The way it's written here, the summary of it is written, it looks like these guys may become a team called the Blood Hunters, right? So it's Dagger, Hawkeye, and Man-Wolf, but we'll see how that pans out. We've also got the New Mutants 98 foil cover coming out. This will run you anywhere between $8 to $12 at your local comic shop. The foil ones always tend to cost a little bit more these days. Moving on, we got Jenny Frison on Spider-Gwen the Ghost Spider number 1. This says this is the 100 copy incentive Frison variant. Don't worry about that. Cover, I believe it's cover B, will also be the Frison, just with trade on it. So if you're a Frison fan, you have that coming out for you. We do have the Whisper Queen. Alright, number 1. This is out of Image Comics. It's a Chip Zdarsky series. Chip's been killing it, so I'm interested in checking that out. Last but not least, I couldn't find this on the previews website, but I did find this on Things from Another World. This is Wolverine number 1. So if you're a big fan of that Ghost Rider Wolverine mashup, there you go. You got Wolverine number 1 coming out soon. Let's get into the rest of the books coming out this week. We'll start off with Boom Boom. Here comes the boom. Ready or not? What do we got? We got House of Slaughter, which has been good lately. A couple covers for that as well. What else? I Heart Skull Crusher number 1. That's coming out. That's had a little buzz behind it. And Labyrinth Archive edition number 1. So it looks like a reprinting of the original Labyrinth book. Alright, we're at DC. Now you got Action Comics number 1064. There is some minor spec behind that. This will be the first part of the House of Brainiac Part 1 story arc, but also introduces an army of Zarnians right? That's the same race as Lobo. If you look over here on the C cover, we do have, looks like the main man, Lobo. Plus, Lobo appeared in the Action comic 1063. So, all right, let's keep the ball rolling. You got Batman and Robin. And what else do we have this week coming out of DC? You got, always a lot of Batman books. You got a trade for Detective. You got Batman and Dylan Dog. Let's see. The Flash gets a hardcover and deluxe edition. Green Lantern number 10 is out if you're a Green Lantern fan. Sinister Sons number 3. I think there's a new villain coming out of that book. What else? Suicide Squad with a cool Harley cover. And yeah, Man Bat. Or is that the Batman? Confused it. The Batman First Night number 2. Alright, we're at Marvel Comics. Let's see what's coming out of Marvel. ASM number 47 is coming out. There will be a What If variant for that one. Carnage number 6 coming out. Looks like, yep, that's still part of a crossover with the Venom series. Edge of Spider-Verse number 3, right, with Star Spider. That's coming out. There is a character kind of variant. Looks like Miles. So not a Star Spider one. This is the Fantastic Four number 19 we talked about. Pretty cool Alex Ross cover. Hulk. Hulk is a really great series. Check that out. Very horror based. So if you're into horror, you might like Hulk. Resurrection of Magneto is still going on. You got Darth Vader for you Star Wars fans. But you also got Star Wars High Republic. A couple of covers for that one for issue number 6. Thrawn Alliances number 4 is out. Tons of Star Wars books. I was looking at Symbiote Spider-Man 2099. Issue number 2 is coming out. So if you ever wanted to see Spider-Man 2099 with a symbiote, there you go. Ultimate X-Men Black Panther gets a 3rd printing. And Ultimate X-Men number 1 gets a 4th printing. But we have Ultimate X-Men number 2. Did I say Ultimate X-Men? Ultimate Black Panther number 1 gets a 3rd printing by Peach Momoko. Ultimate Spider-Man number 1 gets a blank cover, plus it also gets a Mark Cicchetto cover. And then Ultimate X-Men number 2 is out. And that's the first appearance of May Storm. First full appearance. Couple of covers for that one. Weapon X-Men number 2 is out. That's that whole story with a bunch of Wolverines from different dimensions pulled together to fight Onslaught. What else? You guys, a What If starring Wolverine. A What If starring Venom. Sorry, I keep looking ahead at the future comics, and then Wolverine number 47. It's got that story with Sabretooth. And X-Men number 97, number 2 is out. Alright, we're at Dynamite, and you have that Hercules book with a ton of covers. Alright, so if you're a fan of Hercules, you have a cover for you. Jennifer Blood is also out this week. Sweetie is out this week. You got Thundercats number 3 will be out this week. So if you've been following this Thundercats book, here's your chance to keep following it. There is one Diamond Select toy. $400 toy. Damn, that's not a toy, that's a statue. And now we're at the rest of the books coming out this week. From Battle Quest Comics, you have Nomad and Steel Siege, Battle Quest Epic. Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees number 5 is out. That is a really popular series. What else? You got The Cabinet on issue number 3. And where are we at? Dark Dungeon or Dark Spaces Dungeon is out with issue number 5. Earth Divers, issue number 16, time travel book. Alright, what else do we got? As Jay-Z would say, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. I appreciate that. Local Man has its second trade. If you're not reading that and you're a fan of 90s comics, that is probably worth a read. It is worth a read. If you're a fan of like 90s image books. Like Nottingham is back with issue number 11. Rat City number 1. Don't forget about the new Spawn. Transformers number 7 is out this week. Transformers is a really good series, part of that Energon verse. I can't say there's any book in the Energon verse that's not worth reading. And it looks like we're almost towards the end. There's a Who is Taylor Swift book coming out this week. And that's it, comic fans. Alright, those are the books coming out this week for April 10th. So do what you do, I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to get ready for this week's books. If you like the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Go ahead and throw me a thumbs up, right? That's that like, and comment down below. Alright, so I'll see you next week. Thanks for stopping by. Deuces. Peace. Best Man number 1. I actually got that last week, or Man's Best, not Best Man. Man's Best number 1. So I'm not sure why that is loaded up here. Oh, you know why? Because we're on the wrong week. And today is December 12th when I'm recording this, so some shops will have dropped DC books. Alright, what's up, comic fans, and welcome to the preview.